House of Night. Yeah, I know. Um, there are 7 books right now, and I think the 8th is gonna come out in January next year or something. And there are gonna be like 24 books or something. So it's a very long series. I've read the first 7. Marked, Betrayed, Chosen, Untamed, Tempted, Hunted, and Burned. First, the story. It's about a girl named Zoey Redbird, and Zoey someday gets marked. So the first is called Marked, obviously. She gets this moon on her forehead. It's, like that. Just on the forehead. And that makes her to a vampire fledgling. She has to go to a vampire school and to learn very much about vampires and be a vampire. And it's just that Zoey is kind of special because she's special for the goddess of vampires, Nyx. And she can do stuff that normal fledglings can't do. It's kind of like Harry Potter mixed with vampires. And it's more about love and sex and drugs and rock and roll. No, just kidding. It's just more for teenagers, and Harry Potter is for all ages because it's great. What I liked about the book was that the vampires are different from normal vampires. It's very structured, all the society and the whole history and stuff like that. It's not this dark, bad vampire stuff. And I like that it's a vampire story, but it's not this typical, a young girl goes to high school, then finally someday there is a new guy and he's mysterious, and finally it turns out that he's a vampire. No, it's a vampire story where the main character is a girl too, but she's the vampire, and it's not like this relationship thing between human and vampires. It's more about this vampire school. The books are very interesting and exciting, but the writing is not that great. I think it's very colloquial. It's just the way that you would talk to your best friend or something. It's not this typical writing thing. It's kind of like a TV series. Like a mixture of Vampire Diaries and One Tree Hill. Then you have House of Night. I liked Zoey in the first 3 books, but then she's kind of like doing stuff that is just not understandable. It's just I sat there and I thought, no, just don't. But she did, and I think she's just a little bit a slut in later books. In one book she kisses in 24 hours like 5 different guys, so it's just a little bit exaggerated. So the book is not a typical vampire book because it's not just about love. It's also about the little problems that teenagers have, like parents and being gay, friendship, of course, also enemy problems. But it's very hard to go into the writing. You have to accept that it's not that stylistic or something. It's just the language of a TV series, of a high school TV series. In the later books, like those two, the author or authors switch characters' perspectives. So you have other characters' perspectives, and it's difficult to get into those because you're used to Zoey, and it's something different that they are switching in the end. In the 7th book, in Burned, is very extreme. There are many switches between many different characters. So yeah, that was something I didn't like that much, but it's not really annoying or something, and there is a reason that they have to switch. Well, I can't tell you why right now, because if you want to read the books, that will be not that nice from me. It would be a big spoiler, so try the books.